Good day. My name is Marge. I can always tell if I'm gonna identify or resonate these words, man. I freaking hate when words and songs get overused and played. I just don't even want to use them anymore. So I get quiet. Out of the gate, the sign Ace of Base. I thought of a game to play with my friends. The Shuffle. And people probably do this because I don't, all ideas are shared. We all have the same ones. Songs get repeated over and over. Same thing, different version. Already agrees with his hydration. It's all about timing and just how you are receiving things. How are you allowing things to? Is your radar open for people to dip and dive in? Or are you closed off? I appear to be pretty closed off in real life. It's because I don't bother. It's weird. I get a lot of static. That's kind of what it's like. You know, you're just bebopping along in your world, and everybody's just like politics, vote, wars, weather, all this negative things, this chaos. They're always like, here's another example of it, here's another example of it, look at over here, this is chaotic, and oh my god. And they're in this state of twirl, worry, and that stress puts the fucking crazy, stress does weird things. It's a fucking Crash Test Dummies song. I've smoked in my life, so my voice can go really low. You can go really high too. I have a broad range. I'm all spectrum. Anyway, all this static. And every now and again, you dip into a song. You dip into a song, and it does something to you. It agrees with you. It goes right in line with your vibe. It's your jam. You know, I have so many. I love music. Because the people that make them, I recognize a lot of things in these creators, and I listen to their stories because I like to see what they're like in real life, and I like when I go to a show and they talk to you. One of the most engaging performers I saw was Dolly, and she's one of my favorite I've liked as long as I can remember. She's an earth angel. I have a good people detector. And it just gets hard because people saturate their views with so much fear that they just become somebody besides themselves. And lightning crashes live. I bought this as a tape with Oasis and a chevron. It was so funny. I watched a little side note. I watched an episode of the Goldbergs yesterday, or what, the day before? Yesterday. Yeah, the day before. I didn't watch Goldbergs yesterday. I'm learning a new trade. But he got sucked into the Columbia House racket. I did too for a minute. I'm fucking stupid. Anyway, my train of thought derailed. But radio, and static, and every now and again you dip into a really nice song. And I just have to be, sometimes I'll avoid the song because I don't want to hear it like I was talking about earlier with words that get overused. I don't want to do that with the song, so I'll put it on reserve. I do the same thing with Netflix, but I'm finding like with Atypical, the second season, I didn't have any control. I do have part of the last episode left. I'm hanging on to it for a special occasion. Maybe it might be next. But like now in today and age, the music it's harder to find songs I like because it's the people that are making it. They're the ones that are making the static. I don't even want to listen to your music with your stupid nonsense. It's overplayed, dude. East Coast, West Coast, what the fuck, dude? All that stuff, it hurts right here when I think about it, so I have to switch music, and plus dancing is so much fun. I found out recently I watched the 10 greatest things about Anna Kendrick. I really like her. Like, she is so likable, and you can just tell she is not for show. I mean, she is show, but she is not for show, you know? And, see, talking about her, take the kink out. Misadventure, hashtag misadventure is what her series is. I'm like, get out of my head. When I say that, that's just a high five. That we're the same freak tribe, huh, Benzo? Yeah, Marge. Back to sleep, Marge. Benny don't want to co-host right now. Too early for Benzo, Margie. He carb loaded. He's ready to prepare. His tune was a little bit different about an hour and 20 minutes ago. 5 when, yeah, anyway. It's back to sleep time. So, damn it, my train of thought. Benzo! You little gear shifter. Bah! He's like, ha 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 ha. Under there. Sucker. Oh, music. Misadventure. So, okay. And I always thought that was funny because she is a miss. She's a classy dame. See, I think there's classy dames, and then there's fucking broads, and we'll talk about the broads later. I'm seeing a lot more broads, and it makes me sad. Anyway. I've never had kids, but I bet I wouldn't have to go through a Lamaze class to help somebody through childbirth, because I'm always breathe it out. But I think the whole thing is funny because she says her idea is, the series is Misadventures for collaboration. I'm sure it is definitely a collaboration, but I have one. It's called I'm Not a Miss, I'm a Direct Hit. I entertain myself a lot. I hope I entertain you too. Otherwise, I'm talking to myself to a laptop in a bed full of dogs right now. And that's it. What do we got? Oh, Dale. My friend Harry got to see her in a tavern. She was like 12, 13. He just happened in. He was over there flying around, looking around while he was working. Happened into a bar and saw her and heard her on the stage, and years later I'm listening to her right near, but I'm more excited about thinking about my friend Harry. I'll see him again. Okay, impression. Impressionable. We are all impressionable. That was easy. See what music does for you? Okay, this is better. Hey girl, this is Farouche. Anyway, this is what happens when I start my muses off with signs. Ace of base. It was funny, I was, right when that came out, I knew she was my first love, I think it's safe to say. She was a Gemini. I found out recently that I am more in line with the Gemini rising. So it made her relatable to me in a new way, and I'm going to end up on this and wrap it up because I'm learning a new trade. I made an acquaintance and I put pictures up on my Instagram page. Please come look at those. I don't think if on the desktop version, I don't think you have to have an account to look at public pictures. I just think that you have to have an account to comment. I'll have to verify that. Anyway, I'll forget, and no one will ever watch this video and then find the one with never mind. It's The Good Doctor, starts tomorrow. That is a wonderful show. See, I think the versatile actors and the musicians that have broad range and that evolve and change, and they try stuff, and they'll dip over, do crossovers, and dip over to different genres, and oh, that wasn't such a good idea, but sometimes it was. Spectrum. The wider your spectrum, the bigger your understanding, and it makes me really sad to see all these people that are using spirituality as a means for greed. It ain't gonna fly much anymore. It's kind of interesting how people are getting revealed. It's interesting how the karma is being paid. Karma is what you give out comes back to you, y'all. That was Lauryn Hill, Miseducation. I would have loved to gone. She's touring again. See, that's another thing is where you were then. Think about the musicians that are playing now. They're active, percolate. They're active just like you. And their songs have evolved to where you are because you still like their music. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.